Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 11th episode of Tonari no Kyuuketsuki-san. And last episode, we had both a Halloween party and a Christmas party. It was great. I seriously loved all of that. The costumes were fantastic, even the ones that weren't made by, Akari. She wanted to make most of them, but most of them wouldn't love them. Only Hinata, but Hinata had a great costume, although so did Ellie, let's be honest. And, I was pretty happy with all the costumes. You and, Sakuya's were fine. They didn't really stand out much, but they were, fine. They weren't bad or anything. Sophie's wasn't a big eye catcher either, but she did look very good in her outfit as well. But but man, Ellie and Hinata's were definitely the most eye catching. But yeah, the Christmas party, we had the blood cake and just presents, and yeah, the present opening scene was great. But anyway, that's enough about last episode. We're here for this episode, so let's get into it. I'm just saying it was a great episode. 3, 2, 1, play. Like, that was one of my favorite episodes of the show. I bet it's even better if you're doing it with your waifu by your side, huh? Which doesn't seem to be the case here, but I'm just letting you know. What are you... Who is breaking stuff? Okay, do we want to see what that was? Seriously, what did you do? Did you open a closet? Yeah, you really don't. It's not an anime figure box, though, I think. Well, that's one way to start an episode. There still has been a lack of kissing in this show. I know I've said that before. I know I have, but it just becomes more obvious as the show goes on. Because Sakura Trick had a bunch of kissing in its opening, too. But you know what it also had? Kissing in the actual show. I don't think we've had a single kiss in the show just yet. We haven't even had a single bloodsuck in the show so far. And we've had, some nice cuddling in here, but... And I think Ellie has tried, but... They are definitely cutie ladies. That is never gonna stop being an amazing shot. I'm just saying, you would expect there to be a lot more Yuri in a show than opening like this. Yes, indeed. Episode 11, Cold Season. Oh yeah, I think Akari, gets sick or something. Ooh, the moon. Understandable. Maybe we should organize a bit. I'm sure somebody who's lived for hundreds of years would have plenty of stuff. Especially when you have a big enough house to fit it all, which she does. I can help. But yeah, Akari, you probably should just get some sleep. It's normal for her to be awake right now, but not you. Ellie! Another night person can help. Yeah, because she doesn't break her stuff as easily as you do. Some spring cleaning, perhaps? Wait, I need all of my stuff. USO. You're not doing much to helping. Okay, Ellie. I could not sleep in a room with that many dolls staring at me. Probably not. Don't need. Ira and I. It's been slow going. Ellie hasn't been much help, to be honest. Wow, impressive. I can see you're being very valuable when your assistant, Sally. I feel like I missed the most important part of that change in scene. Yes, now that it's daytime, you should totally do that. I noticed, Ellie, but you're also not helping. Hinata-chan. She also has a need box, which makes sense, you know. Well, I'm kind of doing something right now. Oh, Hinata, I love you. I know it's not saying much since I love all four of the main girls, but I just wanted to say it. Yeah, she's not helping or anything, but she is technically here. Seriously, don't include Ellie. She's not doing anything helpful. Yeah. It's gonna take a while. You have no idea what you were getting yourself into. Is that a glove or an automail arm? That's what she's been doing, yes. I totally understand. As soon as you get rid of something, it's like gone. You don't get that back when you change your mind. What's that? Wow. You don't need that. Yeah, just get rid of it. You know, it's always so fashionable. Well, we should get it on that right now. A Game Boy. I had a Game Boy Color back in the day. I mean, I still technically have it, I guess, but I doubt it still works. Many minutes later, you know, making our wonderful progress here. Come on, guys. There we go. I was waiting for that. Wow, we are getting old school now. I never had one of those, no. That's sad. I'm sure you couldn't, you millennials. It's not. Because you're starting to feel old. Newspapers can be used for plenty of things. Oh, that is a big deal. Yeah, I don't throw that away. The Daily Emotion. I'm sure that's what that says. The moon. Wow, Sally. Uh... Maybe some. Marco Polo, I have heard of him. Don't we all want to see Japan someday? And we definitely can't get rid of that. Okay. I mean, Super Mario Brothers games were fun, you know. I was a bigger fan of Super Mario Brothers 3 for the Super Nintendo, but... And Super Mario World. Also really great. Head pats. So cute. 19-1 something. And let's throw it away. I'm joking, don't throw it away. Oh yeah, Ellie was asleep, wasn't she? Another 20 years or so, you know, time passing. Yes, rest in peace, Ellie. Yes, the time we sort of added up. That's messed up. Doesn't even take up that much space. Your contribution has been invaluable, Ellie. It looks very nice. Yeah, we all. Yeah, I'm glad somebody calls her out on that. Wow, you two. It is. That's a really pretty apron. I like that. Nice shade of blue. Yeah, but we'd established she's not good at that. But Ellie doesn't get it. That's great. Yes, that's for the best. Yeah, can never go wrong with pizza. The best food ever designed. She could do that pretty easily, just pick up the couch and move it with one hand. Well, Ellie, why are you sleeping? You didn't even do anything productive. I bet it's amazing. Pizza Hut. Yes, far better than Pizza Hut. Especially because you know the pizza will not be cold when it gets to you. I know, right? You can see how we got to that point now. It does tend to. Now, what figures do we buy? I like the one with the wand. That was cute. I would grab that one. Oh, you're gonna buy something really big that you don't need, don't you? Which legendary anime? Just one of the Gundams? I never watched a Gundam anime in my life, so... Wow. Gokigenya? Oh, so this is where we're finally gonna get to her being sick, okay. Yeah, true enough, but... Yeah, it must be one of these human sicknesses. Not exactly like that, no. Again, not quite what we're talking about. Trash can full of tissues. I'm sure we've all been there. Whew, wow, that was a nice shot. Just give her some milk or something. I don't know if I would want to leave it to you, Ellie. Actually, I think I would, personally, but... Okay. Possibly. Uh... Let's just give her some chicken noodle soup or something. Yeah, it's generally a good idea to be in bed under the blankets. Yes, I think that would be a good idea. Well, don't we all? It's a vampire anime and we need more blood-sucking. You give it to someone else. And since vampires probably can't catch colds, you should try to give it to, Yes, she knows what's up. No, that's a legit method, trust me. I'm an expert on this. Hinata? Yeah, of course. Who else would we know to call? Papke. Scared the shit out of me. It makes sense, but still, that's... Wow, that got me. Just on our way over, Calm down, Hinata, she's not dying. 38 degrees Celsius. But I'm an American, I don't know what that is. It's probably bad, though. That's not what she meant, Sophie. She meant the exact opposite. But wow, I do love seeing the concern on Sophie's face. Yeah, medical science has improved a lot since then. And man, Hinata just came over here so quickly. Yeah, kind of like rabbits. Oh. You don't want to cut yourself in a room full of vampires. Yeah. Wow, it took me a second to get that, but yeah, that's funny. Two of them are not going to catch the cold, and the other one probably doesn't care. That would be nice. I still wish you would stop trying for a ship that's never going to happen, but... No, you need to stay in bed. They're not pets. I don't think they're sentient. At least I hope not. And which ones exactly? So hot and sweaty and slightly unbuttoned shirt. Clearly trying to entice Sophie. I know, right? I agree. Oh no, you keep that here. No. Okay. 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 No, this is fine. This is what I wanted out of this show right here. Yeah, so don't argue, Sophie. I'm sure it will. I feel better already, so it's gotta be working for you. And Ellie just kind of on the bed on all four, because why not? It's not that fast. We gotta stay here and cuddle with each other for at least a few hours. Oh, okay, this is what she was getting ready for. That would make me feel better very quickly. Man, this scene took a great turn. You're not that very left out, though. Okay, no, Hinata, don't do anything dangerous. I know where you're coming from, but... This is a job for vampires. I don't think I could fall asleep like that. I'll just leave you three to, you know, cuddle in bed by yourselves while I feel left out. Not supposed to leave the bed. Yeah, the Gari wouldn't want that. No, you feel free to stay. Nothing wrong with a three-way. I bet it did. And yeah, she's still there. She stayed with you all the time. Yes, good morning. Because it was definitely a good night. Right now you're pregnant. I bet. Oh, Akari. That's... yeah, that's... No, don't do that to poor Sophie. Oh man, she did look crushed there. That was just... Man, I almost teared up seeing a Sophie like that, wow. She cares so much about Akari. I couldn't do that to her. I mean, seriously, seeing that face on Sophie, that really almost got me. Sophie might be a bit of a, you know, a bit of a kudera type character, not super expressive or anything a lot of the time. But this episode especially made it very clear that she cares about Akari, like, a lot, like, a serious amount. Which is great to see. This was a pretty good episode as well. And I still love this show. Yeah. I just love the cast of characters so much. Like, all four of them, I couldn't imagine an episode without them being good. Like, they need to all be here. Museum in Another World. Is that an isekai anime? But yeah, we do get a stinger this time. That's Akari's room, alright. What are we gonna walk in on exactly? Yeah, of course Ellie would enjoy that. Wouldn't we all? What's that face, Ellie? It's a nice dreams that she has. That does sound horrible. I wish I had a coffin to sleep in. I'm not even joking. That's... oh man, that's funny. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's not exactly the same thing because the weight is directly on her, so... I think it's the thought that counts. Yeah, that was the 11th episode of Tonari no Kyuuketsuki-san. This was another really good episode that I thoroughly enjoyed. This is such an amazing show. I don't want it to end, and yet it's so close to ending. Isn't that sad, guys? I think it's sad. But yeah, first scene. Sophie, I went through all the names in my head before I got to the right one. Sophie. She needs to clean up a bit because she went to go get something, everything just kind of collapses on her. And usually when that happens, it's a good, you kind of take it as a sign that you need to do a bit of organizing, some cleanup, some, you know, getting rid of some stuff, basically. And Sophie decided to do just that. And she has Ellie to help her. However, she didn't actually help her. She just sat around reading manga the whole time. Which, you know, I can't get too mad at her because I would probably do the same thing. But the other characters can get mad at her because they were actually helping. So, you know, I'm glad Hinata, you know, commented on that a couple times. But, you know, Akari wanted to help, but it was nighttime, and humans kind of have to sleep at night, generally. You know, usually. Some people don't, but most people do. And, yeah, we also called Hinata and had her come over to help. Well, actually, technically, she called us, wanting to hang out, because, you know, she's awesome like that. And we let her know what we were doing. She's like, oh, well, I can come over and help. Really? That'd be great. Yeah, feel free to come over. Okay, I'll be right over there. Then she came over, and then she helped. We had to see all the very weird stuff that Sophie has, you know, some old books about Marco Polo, like some weird, like, I don't know what you'd call it, but some sign type thing. She has a lot of stuff that she doesn't need, is kind of the point. She has some nice stuff like a bow that she got from Ellie 100 years ago that she, you know, it's like, okay, well, Ellie's back, so might as well throw it away. Because that's why she valued it so much, because she thought Ellie was just gone forever, but she just took a really long nap as she eventually discovered. I don't remember all the things she found, but there was like the pager, I think it was, which I never owned one of those. There's a Game Boy, which I did own, a Game Boy Color, specifically. I remember the first game I got for it was like Pokemon Yellow version, I think. Good times, good times. I was like, I don't know, 11 roughly. But yeah, I love that thing. Even though it had a small screen, you know, not really, I don't think it was even backlit or anything. Like, so you had to like be in a properly lit room to be able to even see the screen, and it was a tiny little screen. You had to replace the batteries all the time, and which, you know, I do mean all the time because I would always buy the cheapest batteries available, so it never lasted too long. But now I'm getting off topic. Anyway, the point is, she got a lot of stuff that she doesn't need anymore, and got rid of it all. I mean, some of it she sold, some of it she might have just thrown away, but she definitely got rid of a lot of stuff. But she was eager to just get more, because she was about ready to keep that stupid pizza box, which was funny. But, you know, some habits are hard to break, you know, like the hoarding habit, which a lot of people do have, you know, myself included. The only reason I don't have a whole bunch of things clogging in my room is because I just can't afford to buy a whole bunch of things, is really what it comes down to. But see what happened after that. And we had some friendship bonding stuff by eating the pizza, which is of course nice. But the next half of the episode was the Akari having a cold part, which was, you know, I liked this segment a lot. I'm not sure which half I liked better, really. It's hard to say. I mean, overall, I probably liked the first half a little bit better, but the second part had a couple scenes that I really, really enjoyed, so it might kind of balance out. But yeah, Akari has a cold. Sophie didn't really understand what was going on there, but it was really funny to see her try to explain to Ellie what was going on. It's like, hey, something's weird with Akari. Oh, I mean, she's always kind of weird. What do you mean? I mean, like, her face is all red and she's panting and stuff. It's like, huh, that still sounds pretty much like Akari. You don't understand. Just come look. And then they eventually checked up on her and saw that she was clearly sick. Ellie seems to have some medical knowledge, however, very outdated medical knowledge, so that's, of course, of questionable value, usefulness. So, what do we do when two clueless vampires don't know how to take care of their human pet? Why, they call the only other human that they really know, Hinata. That, of course, knows Akari very well. That scene... Man, I should have been, but I wasn't ready for it. When they called Hinata and they let her know that Akari was sick, man, she had a reaction. She had a very strong reaction, it made me jump. But yeah, she was heading on over there. Even her opening the door made me jump a little bit, not as much, but still. Yeah, she was, once she found out that Akari was sick, she came over right away. She was gonna take care of her. Because, you know, she loves her, of course. But one of my favorite parts of this episode, of this scene, of this second half, was when Hinata was carving the apple for Akari, and she kept, like, you know, just, like, cutting herself. And then Ellie made a comment like, oh, you're making food for us, too. That's so kind of you. That was really funny. It took me a second longer than it should have to get what she meant by that, you know, to get the joke, but it was funny once I did. And she's obviously making some blood for the vampires, but it was funny. I love Hinata and Ellie's dynamic a lot. I'm not sure if I would say they're my favorite ship in the show or not, but I do love pretty much all of the shippy moments quite a lot. You know, the one when they were like both rubbing their tummies, you know, when they were hungry, like in Synergy. You had that little bit there. Just, it's always good to see that kind of stuff. But yeah, when the half really took off is when we decided, hey, you know, Sophie, you're a vampire, you're all cold, so you know, I could just kind of hold on to you, and that would help me get over my sickness. Then Sophie was just, oh, I don't know, you're crazy. That wouldn't happen. Well, I think first she said the crazy thing about when Akari wanted to lick her, which I preferred it to go into that direction, but I can accept the direction that it ended up going into, and that was the cuddling. But yeah, eventually Sophie was convinced that, you know, cuddling with her would help Akari. And since she cares about Akari so much, she was willing to do so. So she just kind of, you know, went to the covers with her, and she started just snuggling with her, which was great to see. You know, that was just really great to see. And then I saw that Ellie was like on the bed too, you know, on her hands and knees, like, oh, Ellie, what are you doing? And then it became obvious, oh, she's planning on getting in on this action, and she decided to just get on in on the other side. So you have Akari there, who obviously likes these vampires who all look like cute dolls, and she is in between two of them, which are now both cuddling with her on both sides. So that's pretty much heaven right there. Just the best episode ever for Akari, really. And it became even funnier when Hinata was like, you know what, I want in on this action, but I'm a human, I'm warm. That's a problem. Don't worry, Akari, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go take a very cold bath for an hour or two, so just hold on. But no, we probably should not do that. But that was funny. I kind of saw that coming a little bit, but it was still funny. But yeah, that cuddling scene with the vampires was just amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed that. But like I said, the scene afterwards, after she woke up, and so it was like, hey, Akari, do you feel better? And she said, well, I don't know, I still I still feel a bit sick. And then just that look on Sophie's face, man, that was the kind of face that could just almost instantly get you to cry, man. That was such a crushed, sad look on her face. Like, yeah, I could not lie to her after she showed me that face. I just couldn't do it. I don't care how badly I wanted to keep snuggling with her, I couldn't do it after she showed me that face. That almost destroyed me right there. That was the saddest thing I've seen in a while. See, anything else? I mean, the stinger was just, you know, Ellie and Sophie sneaking into a room for another volume of manga. They decided that it was really sad that humans don't get to sleep in coffins, so they just grabbed something and put it on top of Akari. I guess it was as if it was the same thing as being in a coffin, which it's not. In a coffin, the ceiling, the roof is not, you know, pressed against you, it's above you. That's not really the same thing. All you really made her do is feel like the ceiling fell on her, so I think that was not a good idea. However, I did think it was pretty funny, Ellie feeling sorry for, you know, a human because we don't sleep in coffins. I wouldn't mind sleeping in a coffin, you know, if it was comfortable enough, because I like that idea of being in my own, you know, contained, protected area where nobody could get me. You know, that's bonus points if I can fit my Dakimakura in there. But yeah, I don't think I would say it was better than last episode, but it certainly was a very good episode nonetheless, I would say. I definitely approved of the amount of Yuri cuddling we got. And just, you know, a lot of good comedy here and there. Some head patting. Like, I did enjoy all the head patting we got from Ellie to Sophie. There was an above average amount of that, which I certainly liked to watch. Yeah, I think that's about it as far as thoughts on the episode go, but it was good. It was good. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.